Go ahead and get this thing going. Hello, 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 and welcome to Friday's edition of Satisfactory. In today's edition, going to set up Alcad aluminum sheets, and we have to expand the base. And I want Mark 3 miners. Alright, so that. That milestone we're gonna need. Hey BT, how you doing? So that is the plan for today. But we'll start off by going to see the slugs. Yeah, I've got to get the Alcad sheets so I can do that. And I'll also be able to start making some Mark 5 belts too, which are needed in different places. I've been buying the one, I bought 200 from the store, but I'd rather not have to keep buying them. So we'll come check out the doggies. Hey doggy, pale berries, crap. You've been eating. Ooh, green slug. What you got for me? You got radiation. But at least you're close. Damn doggy. Yeah, but even Mark 5 Bell can't handle this sharded Mark 3 miner. Well, actually, no, they will not fix that because back whenever they introduced Mark 2 miners, the belts couldn't support those. And then they introduced Mark 3 miners and then introduced higher capacity belts. So that took over the 2, but now the 3 came. So until they come up with the next logistical step up where it does, and at that point, we might even end up having a Mark 4 miner. Don't know, but you know, but until we get another step up, there's not a, it's not something that needs to be fixed. It's just the way they introduce things in the game. Because I remember the Mark 2 miner on a pure node, and the logistical belts couldn't support it. And when they came up with the 3, same thing. Now, what would really fix the entire thing is if they made it so you could put a splitter directly on the output of something. But I they said that would be a problem with the meshing and the way things are working, and they haven't been able to, and they're probably not going to do that. If they did that, it would be wonderful. Say you take I mean, be able to take a splitter and connect it right there, then you could take out whatever logistical belt you're using each way. Where when I do this, that everything is limited by that belt right there. And watch that. They're adding multiple hot bars to experimental actually. Yes, I saw that. They shut off possible asset art stations. Right. The hot bar thing, it's cool, but I if you look down at my hot bar, I use 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm not even using my entire hot bar right now. Morning there, Centurion. How are you? that in there. Okay, so we need AlCAD sheets, which is going to be copper. Let's see, what was that? Parts. AlCAD aluminum sheets, copper ingots, and aluminum ingots. So I got to make copper ingots. And copper ingots is going to be, where's my forge? As with all recipes, everything's subject to change. There's my forge. So if I take this and do alternate copper, which, you know, I'm going to be making 2 floors, but I'm actually only going to put one guy. Because 100 copper ingots per minute. Let's see, how many AlCAD aluminum sheets can I make with 100 copper ingots per minute? Okay, well, let's see. I'm currently making, let's see. Well, I'm making progress in Satisfactory, but still have difficulty getting my head around building efficient production lines. Yeah, it does get interesting when you're trying to go linear from one to the next to the next to the next. It can get interesting. That's why I go warehouse build. I made a change to my spreadsheet. Let me show you. I like it. Okay, I've got my spreadsheet right here. But going to the awesome sink, I've changed this, right? Now, when I first invented the awesome siphon, it was in the beginning of the game, and it was all with Mark 1 belts, and that was because that's all you had at the beginning of the game and everything. As you progress, you may need to do more. So, I've come up with this thing where now you put your conveyor, whatever conveyor mark you're putting in, and you put how many splitters you've got, and it converts it automatically. So if, say, I've got 5 splitters and I'm using a Mark 5 belt here, I change this to a 5. Now 3.2 per minute are being taken out. If I boost this up to 8 splitters, Mark 5 belt with 8 splitters, 0.1. So now it's variable. But I'm making 720 aluminum ingots per minute. So 720 divided by 8. Wait a minute. No. 720 divided by 60. That means 12. I can have 12. Actually, I need to do 11. So I can make 11 with that. That means my copper ingots. Let's just go ahead and do the 12. Let's work with the 12 and take the sink out of it. So I can do 12. I don't think I can put 12 in one building. Let's go look. Well, if I can put 12 in one building, I'd need 22.5 times 12, which would be 270, which would be 3 foundries to supply the copper. Okay. Let's go check and see if I can put 12 foundries. I don't know, I don't remember if I can, but my steel will let me know. One, two, three, four, 5. I can only do 5. So let's go back over here. We can put 5 on one floor. I mean, we may end up increasing to another floor, but that's fine. So we got 22.5 times 10 is 225. So I still need 3. So if I need 3 foundries making copper ingots, that'll be 150 and 75. That is way easy to do. Yeah, it's 10. I could support 12 with the amount of ingots, aluminum ingots I'm making, but I can only put 10, 5 on each side, uh, on a floor. So that's what I'm going to do, which will require 225 of these, which will be 3 of these. So it's going to be 2 floors. First floor is going to have 3 foundries making copper ingots, and then the second floor I'll put 10 foundries making of twin. Wait, I'm screwing that up again. 10 assemblers. Assemblers take up the same amount of space, so it'll still be 10 assemblers. Uh, but let's get the copper going first. That means I need 2. I need 4 uh, portable miners. Do I have any? I think I've got some portable miners. Thought I had some portable miners. That'll be tickets. Oh, don't have any portable miners. Could have swore I had some stuff. Wait a minute. Let's just check. Ah, the mail has come. Yay. Oh, so 4 portable miners. Not a biggie. Portable miner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I have 9 industrial storage units full of copper ingots for when I need them for alcad sheets. Well, I will be making the copper ingots and sending them straight up. So, but using the alternate recipe, I mean, that just blows it out. I'm gonna need. I've got. Might actually need more of that, but we'll see. Production. Boom, boom. I have everything. We'll grab some more. Actually, do we have beams? We got plenty of beams. Let's just grab the beams. We'll do Mark 3 belts down there. Because... No. Well... Mark 3 belts might work. Let's just double check. I know it'll work for the iron. Let's just make sure it'll work for the copper. Oh, I almost forgot. Slugs. I'm going to need slugs. So that will be 3, so that'd be 150. Yeah. So Mark 3 belts will work, but I'm gonna need slugs. I don't know what quality those guys. So I'm gonna take 6 slugs down with me. Mutant Bob. A while back you mentioned that all your buildings are 8 by 8. I decided to try to figure out how to pack stuff into 8 by 8 square. I was able to with assemblers, but I'm not sure how many manufacturers pack in. 6. You can pack 6 manufacturers into an 8 by 8 building, and I will show it to you in just a second. Do I have? Oh, wait a minute. I've got 3 slugs here, so let's grab 3 more slugs, and I will run over and show you a manufacturer building. You got to get creative on the inputs, but hey, that's what this game is all about. Okay, you can see my manufacturer buildings because they are just 1 floor taller. Actually, no, that's an assembler building. Why is, oh, it's 1 floor taller because of that. Never mind. But, woo! That would be Engendwer or Argendwer. I'm screwing that name up. Thank you for the follow, and my goodness was that loud. Let's take a break for a second and find my volume mixer. Where's my volume mixer? Wow, and it's low. Interesting. That's interesting. It's slow. Let's try something here. That wasn't too loud, was it? Yeah. Just that ding dong was just. I'll have to. It comes from a different group, so I'll have to look into that. But okay, Bob. Manufacturers. This should be manufacturers. Yes, this is manufacturers. As you can see, it is an 8 by 8 building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 8 building. You have 6 manufacturers crammed in. As we used to say in the military, nut to butt. For inputs, they come up like this. Cram back. Now, if you've got 4 inputs, you have 1 more row higher for this one. But this only has 3 inputs. And the 4th input will be coming in right here and coming up this height and going in to that row. Does that clarify anything for you there, Bob? Good. But yes, you can get 6. Yeah, I've got them, well here, I can do it this way. Logistics, you can see the lines. You come from here, you go up 2, you can see, 1, 2, and you can just barely, you know, from here you go 1, 2, 3 over, or on the other side. On this side, you can see it's one. Oh, let's get it right on the line there. 1, 2, 3 over. So you go from the corner, you go up 2 and over 3, and it evens out on each side. Yeah, you got the belts come up here, go over here, and wrap around to go to the other side. Now see, the thing is with this right here, this design right here, as long as the logistics for input can support it, you can actually do another floor on top of this and have these splitters go to more lifts going back up here, and you route it about the other way. You run your output the opposite direction, so instead of running this way, your output would run that way, come down and connect back into that merger to keep it all in the same line. If I can connect the entire building into one manifold, I will. If the logistics don't support it, then I do it the way you're doing it. But if the logistics support it, I just make it a nice long manifold. Just keep it simple. That way, whenever there's a problem, I don't have to chase down more than one area. See, that would have been bad if I had just jumped down without turning on my light. Okay, so I need... Actually, let's do this. Boom. Guess now I can do this. It's an autosave. Oh, I heard something. It was that tick thing. Funny, you don't spill your coffee when you look over the edge. Yeah, well, hey, that's because spilling coffee is a sacrilege in this game. You're not allowed to do that. So there's my iron there. Just in case there's a critter around here again. Alright, now we gotta go get the copper. Which is down here. So take care of that. Where's that power pole? There's that power pole. So let's go with production miner Mark II. Actually, let's do this. You're running 120 parts per minute. I'm going to need 150, so that means, let's take you, put you there, get that thing started. We're going to run you up to 120 parts per minute. But we're going to replace this. You're going to take over that one, and this one's going to go up that way, because why cross if you don't have to? But I just want to get it full. Logistics. There we go. Now you, I'm going to need 150 per minute, so there we go. Actually, let's do this a little bit different. This bad boy over here. There's my mark. All right. This is the area going up right there. So I need organization, industrial storage container here, here. That should work. Actually, I don't know if that'll work or not. I mean, well, it will work. I may have to do some. Let's check that up there first. If I put production foundry, one, two. All right, so that will put splitters here. Well, doesn't really matter for the rest of them right now. See, this is the reason why we do this. But hey, it still might work. Actually, it might even, but no, it won't. Because, so that means you got to go away. Now I put and then get rid of that. Actually, I don't like it right there. Let's try. See if we can do. What do you mean I haven't moved? I'm moving on my side. Okay. So let's make sure there's no. Ah, crap. That damn. To do this. And now I won't be able to put these here because of the belt. So I have to get rid of the belt. Then put them. Oh, got to get rid of that belt too. All right. Now will that allow me to put it there? Please allow me to put it there. All right. Now try it. I like it better like that instead of really connecting in. All right, so that means I've got to get this one set up, which I think if I do this, all right, so that will be actually that one. This one will be that one. So this one. No, I've got to have the one here. And then this there. So that means I can bring give it a try. Alright, now let's try it this way. Alright, now will these work or am I in the wrong spot? Get out of there. Or do I need to, I might need to go over one more. Yeah, I gotta go back even more. So, organization. Let's try right on the line. See how that one gets me. Nope, gotta go back another one. Organization, industrial storage. 1, 2. This one should work. Now see, I think that looks, I should be able to come forward one more. I should be able to come forward one more. I might have lost that thing if it works, but if it works, I don't care. Yes, I thought I could. There. Perfect. Alright, so that will take care of that. And now let's come over here for the iron, which we need 75. I don't have the frames. I had the frames, but I put the... Alright, I'm not walking all the way back up there, am I? No. Four coupons for 50. We're walking all the way back up there. Elevator up. All the way up. Barely, but we made it all the way. Well, I may want to buy statues and stuff later on, you know? I can get by with spending coupons for stuff, but that's a little outrageous. 4 coupons for 50 modular frames? When I've got 2,400 sitting right up here? So, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh, I use the coupons for equipment and parts when I'm far enough away from base that it would save me time. Uh, you know, uh-oh. I have blinking red light. It would save me time to go and do it. I don't like having blink. Why do I have blinking red lights? Oh, I know why I have blinking red lights. Because I haven't given you anything because of that yet. Why are you stopped? Yeah. Oh, I also know why you're stopped too. It's I'm gonna have to modify my awesome sync. I've run into the capacity problems. Not a biggie. But what I was seeing here. But say whenever I was going out hard drive hunting and stuff, and you need a certain thing instead of come back, or when I was at my production facility uh, up here and I find out I need something, coupons to buy those things is a godsend. But I don't use the coupons normally if I can't make the thing. You know, I use it as a time saving thing, but that's it only. I don't use it to say try to cheat the game. So like right now, I could get my Mark 3 miner. It would cost me 200 Alcad aluminum sheets. I could throw down the awesome shop. I could come here and I could spend 4 coupons and get my 200 sheets, and then the research would be, and then the next tier would be done. I won't do that. I did buy some when I was up on the other area to make a belt so I wouldn't back up my production, but I won't use it for the research, if you understand that. All right, I need to bring some power over here, which will be relatively easy seeing as I have a train junction. See, where's the power thing come from? I don't remember which side. I think it's right there. Oh, it's already got power. come this way. All right. I can't afford it. Well, actually, we can because we're only doing 90 logistics. We can do this. There we go. All right. Now that will give me 120 up. I think we're at runaway. Okay, we're getting 90 per minute out of here. We're getting 150. Let's go check this one again, make sure. I think it's at 150, but we need to make sure. $150. So we got 90 and 150, and I think that will supply me. So, yep, 150 and 75, so that will do good.